90% of memories are forgotten after a week. It follows what's called the forgetting curve. It gets worse as you get older. Typically, people's memory peak when they're 20 years old. So that was what we started with. We had a problem, and we had lots of ideas how to solve that problem. A company called Scribe, which we then pivoted to Rewind, which then we pivoted to Limitless. So in some ways, we've actually been at it longer than anyone else. We've had 5 years to accumulate the scar tissue of what does it take to solve this problem. These other companies, I think, they seem to have started with technology in search of a problem. And usually those kinds of ideas rarely work. Sometimes they do, but rarely work, because what happens is you begin with what we try to build with a sentence that starts with, wouldn't it be cool if ... Wouldn't it be cool if you had lasers shooting out of your chest? And that sort of technology in search of a problem is a very scary way to build a product, because you're not sure if what you're building actually matters. At the end of the day, it really comes down to this really basic YC mantra: build something people want. And it's hard to build something people want if you're thinking too much about the technology and the capabilities versus the problems you're trying to solve. So in short, I think the reason why we've succeeded where others might have failed is that they had it backwards. They were looking at the technology and thinking, wouldn't it be cool if? We were thinking about the problem and trying to figure out the best way to solve the problem. And the technology just happened to be the way to do it.